안녕하세요. 인사이트 코리아입니다. 현재 팬데믹을 맞아 전 세계에서 고퀄리티 간편식을 불티나게 찾고 있는데요. 이처럼 가뜩이나 커져가는 가정 간편식 시장에서 한국 드라마와 K-팝 열풍을 타고 K-푸드가 자연스럽게 노출되며 한국의 맛을 알아버린 세계인들 또한 점차 늘어나고 있죠. 외국에서는 교자 혹은 덤플링으로 더 유명하던 만두 코너에서도 한국의 비비고 만두가 미국에서 중국의 링링을 제치고 1위에 오르고 일부 라면 종류도 해외 판매가 국내 판매량을 추월했습니다. 그런데 약 10년 전 아직 한식이라면 코리안 바비큐, 비빔밥밖에 안 알려졌던 시기, 과거 2011년 미국의 공영방송인 PBS에서 김치 크로니클, 김치 연대기라는 방송 시리즈를 방영하며 미국의 시청자들에게 한국 요리에 대해 소개한 바 있습니다. 해당 방송의 진행자는 한미 혼혈이자 한국 출신 입양인인 마르자와 프랑스 셰프인 장조지인데요. 한국 곳곳을 돌아다니며 한식의 진가를 맛본 마르자는 자신이 한국인이라는 걸 느꼈다고 고백했습니다. 또한 우리에게도 잘 알려진 배우 휴 잭맨은 게스트로 출연해 퓨전 한식을 맛봤습니다. 그는 퓨전 한식을 맛보며 자신은 아버지에게 한국은 자동차의 선두주자다 라는 말을 지겹도록 들으며 자랐다는 이야기를 꺼내기도 했는데요. 아직 한식이 생소하던 시기에 해당 방송에서 바라본 한국의 길거리 음식, 그리고 이를 먹어본 휴 잭맨의 반응, 지금부터 소개해드리겠습니다.
The 21st century is looking a lot like Korea's best yet. South Korea, roughly the size of Kentucky, has become the darling of the industrial world, globally feeding it with electronics and automobiles, not to mention kimchi. And Koreans have become leaders in design, computer animation, and fashion. But when it comes to restaurants, all that style goes right out the window. The fact is, Korean restaurants are all about the food, from the high-end fine dining destinations to the small tucked-away hole in the walls. At the end of the day, Korean diners choose where they eat based entirely on the food. It always comes down to what's on the plate or in the bowl. Koreans care so much about the quality of the food that sometimes the best dishes aren't even in the confines of a restaurant. But like people everywhere in the modern world, South Koreans often need to grab something on the run, and Korean street food, or bunchik, offers some of the best eating, period.
Delicious.
I always take my friends out for street food when they come to visit me in Korea. My actress friend Heather Graham not only gorgeous, she's becoming ever more adventurous when it comes to trying new foods. We met in Busan, Korea's second largest city and the world's fifth biggest port. Located in the southeast corner of the peninsula, there's a lot of great street food to choose from in Busan. The city is famous for odang, skewered fish cakes served in hot broth, as well as tteokbokki, long rice cakes in a spicy sauce Koreans chow down on like Americans do hot dogs. And lots of pan-fried mandu, dumplings Busan is also known for, and which are Heather's game. Seoul, Heather and I did our street food eating at Gwangjang Market, which serves food that can compete with any restaurant anywhere. For Heather's sake, we went more vegetarian with gimbap, vegetable and rice rolls that are wrapped in seaweed. I didn't get Heather to try everything, but she is now officially fellow bindae-tteok freak. Bindae-tteok are the crispy mung bean pancake that I can never get enough of. This is one of my favorite foods.
That onion thing is so good.
Isn't it?
Can I make that? Like how?
Easy. So good.
I've been waiting the whole trip for this, and it was worth it. So good.
In Korea, there's notable street food outside the big cities too. In the port town of Sokcho, in the northeastern corner of South Korea, street food takes on a distinctly briny character. Sokcho is famous for its squid, particularly dried ojingo, which they sell to young and old alike. And they do squid fresh too. Ojingo sundae is a North Korean dish of local squid that gets stuffed and steamed before being sliced and sautéed until crisp.
그리고 한국 음식 탐방이 끝난 후 마르자와 장조지는 휴 잭맨 부부를 게스트로 초청해 한국 음식을 소개합니다. 하지만 처음 먹는 외국인들도 도전해볼 수 있도록 친근하게 퓨전식으로 재해석했는데요. 핫도그에 대신 쫑쫑 썰은 김치 소스를 얹고 샌드위치의 속을 닭꼬치로 채워낸 퓨전 한식이지만 매운 걸 못 먹는 휴 잭맨도 한국에 가면 꼭 먹겠다는 평을 남깁니다.
We're doing street food today.
Good. Excellent. In Korea, I think the street food is everywhere.
It's everywhere. We're going to do a Korean-American version of street food.
This is American street food.
One of my favorite American street foods is hot dogs. And he's added a little Korean element to it, so.
You want to take care of the...
Sure.
I'm going to give some, on the hot dog, some spicy Korean mustard.
Good.
On a little bit of a kimchi relish.
Okay.
On top of the hot dogs.
Now this is, how spicy is this? Because I'm a little bit of a wuss with spice. I just let
1 to
you know.
10, probably a 7.
Oh, that's a bit
But we're
much.
going to sweeten it up with...
I like spicy.
You're gonna watch me sweat, JG. You're gonna watch me sweat.
we're gonna sweeten it up with a honey on some rice vinegar.
What is this? What kind
This
of
is,
oil? Brown rice vinegar.
Yeah.
It's not
Rice
oil at
vinegar.
all. Just 2 tablespoons of this.
2 tablespoons of this. So we could try to create like a sweet and sour plus a
Doing a
spicy
really
kimchi.
skinny line.
That's very Asian, isn't it? The sweet and the sour always mixed in.
I love that.
Same
I think
here.
so.
I
That's,
love that mix.
That mix is the best.
Well, I have to say, Spice Market is one of our favourite restaurants.
Thank you.
Oh, it really is.
I concur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of
It's gonna be
a...
worth a free meal or two, right?
Here we go, one more.
Okay.
And if you want to top it with a little bit of a kimchi. It does smell good. Sweet and a little sour, so I think the kimchi works so well. If we do this in Central Park, we'll be very popular.
Yeah, exactly. Not your classic thing. You think of Korean food, we're having hot dogs.
Look at that.
Okay,
It's good.
Looks
one
great.
more to go here. Yeah.
A work of art.
Great.
Have a bite.
My favorite food here.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Looks good.
Cheers.
Korean hot dog.
How do we
is
say
my
I'm
first.
hungry
Not
again?
pegopa.
No pegopa?
Not pego pie. How do you say it's good?
맛있어.
맛있어.
Nice flavor, huh?
No, that is so good. Here's
Okay.
Australian.
Oh, this is really good.
This is so good.
Too spicy for you? Or?
No, this is perfect.
yeah.
Really didn't get much mustard, but any north of this, and it's just not pleasurable for me. Did you know that I am Goodwill Ambassador for Seoul? Did I tell you that?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You were there not too long ago, right?
I love it there. My dad spent a lot of his working life in Korea.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was an accountant, and one of his clients was the World Bank. They basically put him in charge of Korea. And my entire childhood, in fact, we make fun of my dad to this day. Korea is at the forefront, technology, cross, and we'd all like, Korea. Dad would tell anybody who listened, or not even listening. Now, how do we say cheers?
Konbae.
Kombe!
What are you doing over here with this chicken?
We're gonna do like a spicy chicken sandwich.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna grill the chicken, a little bit of olive oil, some salt.
Easy enough.
You need some help?
You've
Sous chef?
been
Oh,
doing
right.
Excuse
great
me.
sauces for me.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Sauce is my speciality.
yeah, so we're gonna meet some.
Gochujang.
Oh, paste.
Gochujang.
Yes.
Gochujang.
And no Russian in
Gochujang.
there. 3.
3 of these?
I've watched them a couple times, so I'll have
Oh,
one
I
out
love
here.
sesame seeds.
Yeah, it's so good.
They're so
3.
good for you too.
3 of the paste.
3 of
that's it.
these.
Yep.
So what's the paste? Tomato based?
No, it's red
All
pepper
chilies.
based. They mix in some kind of sweet rice mixture.
Generous.
2,
Generous with the mayonnaise.
3.
I've always said that about you.
Yeah.
Generous with the mayonnaise.
There you go.
1.
Celery.
You're doing good. You're doing good. There you go.
That's vinegar?
Yes.
How would
a
this
neat-
differ from what you would find in the streets?
Well, normally the chicken's on a skewer.
It's a
not
barbecue
big.
chicken on the skewer.
Yeah, it's
usually,
not a big sandwich culture there.
They
Oh,
don't
right,
use much
right,
bread,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Right.
No bread. There are not many sweets, no bread.
I know.
I think Koreans are like Australians. They're like party people.
They like to.
They like to have a good time.
I think so.
Eat,
Definitely.
have a good time, party, a little bit of work.
Karaoke?
Yes, anyone knows if you have a business meeting, you take them all to karaoke, you get smashed, and the deal's done.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you
These
shouldn't
are
have on
from
both
George
sides.
and I.
Okay.
And then you do
I would
the
do only
less
one side,
spicy.
maybe.
Okay.
You like spicy, Deb, right?
So I still have to get you guys to norebang, which is karaoke.
Not a chance.
What's it called? Not everyone?
It's called norebang.
So what's that? Daikon.
Asian
No,
pear.
this is Asian pear.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
It's like the kind of sweet, but it gives a nice texture to
And
it.
this
And
is
this
the good
is-
seasons to it.
This is like
Yeah, it's so good. huh?
chizo.
Like
You can
the
use chizo, which is like almost like basil and mint at the same time.
Basil and mint together.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Oh,
There we go.
fantastic.
Oh, that's sensational.
That's crazy.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Watch your.
Maybe a little
do
spicy.
do the hunch.
Maybe a little spicy. Oh man, here we go.
That's good.
And the
spicy?
sesame's on the top as well.
Are you dying with the heat? It's hot. I
love
got a
it.
sweater.
Kicking in. No, it's all right. See, where do you get these ideas, like the Asian pear? When does that come to you? Or is that you? Was that your recipe?
No, this is all.
Try it first. So you need a little sweetness, a little crunch. So you start it on.
Enjoy.
Oh,
3. It's
Easy
so
to do.
good.
So much flavor, huh?
Yeah, kid friendly.
I'm packing the school lunches tomorrow. This is what they're going to school with.
Seriously, when I next go to Seoul, that's it.
You can take it with you.
One final note. When I'm back in Korea eating in a night market, singing at norebang, or relaxing with my friends at our favorite tent in Seoul, the nighttime is when I really feel Korean. Maybe it's a combination of good eating and drinking,
99 bottles of soju.
or the slightly magical, endless feeling of a great night out.
Take one down and pass it around.
But mostly, I think it's a comfortable and familiar approach Koreans have to spending time with family and friends that makes me feel like I'm at home.
It's a symbol of our love.
방송에 나왔듯 한국 길거리 음식을 대표하는 떡볶이와 닭꼬치, 오뎅과 오징어 순대 등은 특히나 여행객들에게 큰 사랑을 받고 있는데요. 저렴하게 즐길 수 있는 길거리 음식 중에 맛있는 게 너무 많아서 한국 여행 한 번으로는 만족하지 못하고 또 오고야 말겠다는 해외 네티즌들의 다짐이 커뮤니티에 자주 보일 정도입니다. 맛있는 건 더 맛있게 만들고 없던 맛도 새롭게 만드는 한국인들이 앞으로는 또 어떤 새로운 길거리 음식들을 만들어 나갈지 벌써부터 기다려집니다. 지금까지 인사이트 코리아였습니다. 감사합니다.